everybody. This is Brent with Near Mint Musings. Ahoy, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you're here. Today, I had some extra time. I'm at home, I'm by myself. So I figured, you know what? Let's take over the dining room table. And what a better opportunity than to showcase some of my Killebrew collection. That's right, it's time for another overdue edition of KILLEBREW'N, where I show off some items in my Killebrew collection and enjoy a tasty brewed beverage. And today's brewed beverage is special. First off, I'm on a diet, so I'm not drinking right now, so no alcohol will be consumed during this video. But I have something even better, because this is the epitome of Killebrewn, because I have a Killebrew old-fashioned root beer with the Hall of Fame taste. This is from my good buddy and Minnesota legend, Dustin Abraham. We've talked for years about procuring a can and or bottle, I don't even know if they make bottles, of this because, you know, it speaks for itself. Brew, root beer, Killebrew. This is local to Minnesota. I don't know if, you know, neighboring states are able to imbibe in this assuming tasty beverage. I have not opened it up. This is brewed from the magical waters of Lake Minnetonka. No, I don't know if that's true or not, but when else are you going to be able to say that? This is awesome. So Dustin, thank you. You gave me the inspiration to make this video because I didn't know what my next video was going to be. And I figured, it's been a minute. It's been a couple minutes since I did a Killebrewn video. So today's focus is going to be on non-card autographed items, memorabilia, if you will, in my collection. So why am I showing this card after just telling you that? Well, I always have to start off any autographed Killebrew video with what started it all, not just for autographs, but for collecting. This is a 1974 Topps hand-signed Harman Killebrew. This was signed by him for me from my uncle, who is good friends, was good friends. May they both rest in peace. From Payette, Idaho, when my uncle was doing the wiring for Harman's local car dealership in neighboring Ontario, Oregon. And he wanted to get this for me because I was the ripe age of, I think, geez, this had to have been 79 when he signed this. I'm guessing, but I was playing t-ball or baseball at the time. So he knew I was a big baseball guy. So next time I came down to Idaho, he gave this to me. This is what started it all. So anyways, that's the genesis of my Killebrew collection. So today I'm going to show you a smattering of articles in my collection that have Harman's glorious autograph on there. And first off, I'm going to start with his autograph being shared with a couple of other guys that just hopped into the picture at the last second and really photobombed the heck out of this. You know, it's kind of annoying. And before you freak out anymore, these are Facsimile Autographs. I can't afford the real deal for this. This came up for auction, the real deal, I don't know, about a year ago. And it was, yeah, it was a bit much. So this was a nice, clean facsimile version. So this is a beautiful piece. This is obviously not obviously, but for me it is, and for others, the photo sesh that was used for this card. This is the 1968 Superstars, one of the greatest shared cards in all of existence, in my opinion. And I think others share that opinion as well. So that's the inspiration for that. All right, so moving on down the line, we have a mini helmet of the twins. Harman Killebrew signed the Brim, Hall of Fame 1984. He was part of the 1984 class. If you ask me who he went in with, I'm drawing a blank. He went in with Luis Aparicio and I forget who else. But yeah, anyways, 1984. I don't know when he signed this. Mini helmet. Next, I think I've showed this before, but this is really unique. This is a book from the early 70s, Harman Killebrew, baseball superstar. Inside, it is autographed to Mike. Who is Mike, you ask? Well, that is my cousin, the aforementioned uncle. This was his oldest son, quite older than I am. I was born in 1972, so this was given to Mike in 1971. It says to Mike, good luck, Harman Killebrew. He was just starting school, so that is cool. When my uncle passed, this was in Mike's things that he inherited from his dad, but Mike knew that I was a huge Killebrew fan, so he passed that on to me. So this is a real special part of my collection. Next is just a beautiful rendition of his autograph picture. Yankee Stadium, really great. Love that jersey. Next we have one of my favorite all-time pictures of Harman, and it's signed, so this is great. So I mean, how great is this picture? Great photo op. Look at the kid in the back with the sweater. I like the sweater, but man, he's like, man, just missed out. Hanging out with Harman, showing him his bat. Maybe he gave him the bat, I don't know. But I love how he signed it on the bat barrel. So that is a fantastic autographed picture. One of my absolute favorites. Next, I have another thing. This technically, I guess, is a card. Some would say yes, some would say no. I showed this on Instagram yesterday along with the root beer that Dustin gave to me. So this was something that's been recently added to my collection. This is the Perez Steel Great Moments autographed by Harman. Perfect placement of a perfect signature. And look at that swing. That's one of his iconic poses. Just arms extended to their fullest, watching it travel out into the left center bleachers. What a great painting by the folks at Perez Steel. Fantastic. Next is maybe my favorite auto. I know I said this one was, but this one is for another reason. So this is Harman in the twilight of his career, probably his last year with the Twins. So I'm thinking, 1974. I can gauge that by the jersey as well. I mean, obviously he's older. But he signed it with his middle name and the junior. Harman Clayton Killebrew Jr. Rarely does he ever do that. A couple times you'll maybe see it on some of maybe the National Treasures by Panini where they have the cut autos and they've taken it from a personal check. I think he's signed a few like that back in the day, but rarely would he ever sign a piece of memorabilia or a picture with his full name. So that is one of my favorites. And then wrapping up, I have this piece. This is something I saw on eBay and knew I had to get because this is a pencil drawing. This is numbered to 573. If you know why it's 573, then you know why it's 573 when it comes to Harman Killebrew. And this is just a fantastic sketch of him in the different portions of his career. But what I love the most about it is this drawing down at the bottom. This is him at Payette High School, Payette, Idaho. That's where my family's from. That's where my uncle went to school, my grandpa went to school, my dad went to neighboring Parma, which was their cross farm rivals. So there's a lot of history there. And this was called Idaho's Athlete of the Century. There's actually a sign that I've seen at Payette High School at Harman Killebrew Field where it says Idaho's Athlete of the Century. numbered 22 out of 573. This was done by Michael Dustin back in '99. But a fantastic piece for the collection. I need to get it framed. It's kind of an oddball shape, but it'll get framed and put on the wall soon. But I wanted to get out to show you fine folks. And last but not least, a signed memorabilia showcase is not complete with a bat. So here we go. Got the old Louisville Slugger. Got the Powerized. Got the Harman KILLEBREW'N Auto 573 home runs. Oh, that's what 573 means. And it's also engraved with his name. Beautiful piece. Authenticated by PSA. Is that PSA? Yeah, PSA. Okay. And GA. Okay, cool. So just a fantastic piece. Obviously, if you're able to get an autographed bat of your guy and engraved with his name, and he signs it with an inscription of his home run total, then you are a blessed person, my friend. So there you have it. Just a quick, I don't know how quick it was, but overview of some of the memorabilia autographed pieces in the Harman KILLEBREW'N collection. And I appreciate all of you watching. Thank you for being such amazing people in an amazing community. Cheers again to you, Dustin. Win Twins. Bye.